What is up, you beautiful people? Unfortunately, I did give you guys a little white lie when I told you I was going to the Revzilla MotoFest on my Suzuki N109R. I'm not going on the V-Rod either. In fact, I'm going on an entirely different motorcycle. Let's talk about it. This is a 2022 Indian Super Chief Limited, and some of you are probably wondering, why the heck am I on a Chief again after test riding one, flying to Arizona to ride it? Well, this isn't my bike. I did not buy this. I didn't rent it. Indian actually shipped it to me because they wanted me to ride the Chief again, in this case, the Super Chief. And being that I'm riding to Texas for MotoFest for Revzilla, what fitting way to do it than to be on Indian's latest and greatest mid-size cruiser with this 116 Thunderstroke engine, especially considering the people that I'm riding with also have Indian. So rather than be on my Suzuki, they said, hey Brandon, come ride our Indian again. So here we are. So yes, my time with the Chief is going to be crushing a lot of miles in a short period of time, and that's going to give me a really good idea on how Chief handles on the highway, especially with the windshield, the floorboards, that Thunderstroke, gas mileage, also suspension-wise, because I know a lot of you have questions about the suspension and the gas mileage, and I simply couldn't answer that in Arizona and also on my test ride. So Indian said, hey Brandon, we want you to test this out even more, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, even after my trip to Texas is complete, I'm still gonna have this bike for a little while, so definitely drop down below more questions and comments you may have about the Super Chief that I haven't already answered in the first 2 or 3 rides. But I've already found a few things out that I didn't really realize when I was riding Chief out there in Arizona and even on the test rides, like the floorboards and how comfortable the cruiser bars are, and knowing or learning a little bit more about that ride command that's packed in that 4-inch screen. There's a lot, but it's been a pleasurable experience with Chief, but it's going to be an even better experience to really ride this bike even more for what it was built to do, which is open road cruising. So we're going to figure that out, and we're going to find it out together. You probably can't hear me over the wind and the CSX train behind me, but I'm pretty excited. And this is where Super Chief Limited comes into play. It's just a beautiful feeling to finally be at, or at least be in the position where things like this can happen, especially after trying for many years with no success, and to now, this is where we're at. Indian Chief, or Indian Super Chief Limited, as a sponsored ride. Hopefully this is the beginning of something special, even more special, but here we are.